All right, I'll call this meeting to order. It is Wednesday, November 13th, 2024, and we're here to review the Sheriff's Office Tel-Mate contract, discuss Wallace contract, review maintenance and agreement with Western States, and discuss the server backup battery purchase. So I will turn it over to the Sheriff's Office. Tracy is Cassidy, our other commissioners, joining us on telephone.
Okay, we'll start off, just go down the list, the Tel-Mate contract. That one, that's our phone system for the jail, for the inmates, and the tablet system. We've previously had contracts with them in the past, and the system we have in there right now is their system. So it's just all that is the standard contract we have with them. Same one we had before, pretty much. Nothing's really changed of note. And so we just have it in front of you for signature so we can continue to provide that to the jail.
Okay, and that doesn't look like anything's gone up.
No.
Okay.
No.
All right.
Yeah, there's really no expense on our end for that. They make their money through what they charge to the inmates. So
okay,
and then we get a little bit of a commission. So
okay.
So yeah, we just ask that be signed and
Okay.
so we can move forward with that one.
Okay. Have you reviewed that, Commissioner Cassidy?
I was looking at it this morning, yes.
Okay. I'll entertain a motion to approve that, if you'd like.
Okay, so moved.
Okay. All in favor?
Second? Did you second it?
Oh, I'll second it, sorry.
Okay.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Okay. That one passed. We'll go ahead and sign that contract.
Sweet. Wallace contract.
On to the Wallace contract. So we touched on this before. We ironed out all the details. Essentially, during the negotiations, what we pitched was we believe we can essentially give way better services for 2/3 the cost of what policing is in Wallace would be if they hired their own people. 2/3 would roughly be $200,000 to $250,000 a year. That'd be it as of right now. However, due to the prior contract, we can't really bump to that just today. It'd be way too much of a pull on the city because they aren't prepared for that, right?
Okay.
So they have, I think, been fair in this as well, to where we're going to go up and they agreed to a 7% increase for the next 5 years to try to get us closer.
Okay.
And then knowing that we're going to try to close that gap in the next contract to try to be 2/3 of what either Pinehurst or Osborne would be.
Okay.
So the numbers are, you're looking at the numbers right now.
And we were trying to do that before, trying to catch them up. Yeah.
Right. Which initially, like if you look at the last contract, there was years we only went up 1% or 2%, and it started way too low as well. So they are willing to work with us to get there.
Okay, so it looks like this year we're going to get $149,800.
So
that's a total between the two, prosecutor and the.
Correct.
So $123,000 for sheriff and $26,000 for the prosecutor's office.
That's correct.
Okay. Now, who usually does the patrol on that?
So we have a full-time deputy here in Wallace. So right now it's Deputy Menier. The deputy does change. Mm-hmm. However, we also routinely give way more services than that, frankly. Like we did a couple of raids here in Wallace that take a lot of resources. We've done numerous cases where the detective had to get involved, or the detectives at the time. And then obviously they also get the supervisor's resources as well. So like myself, the lieutenant are the primary ones that help with that as well.
Okay. Okay. You have any questions, Commissioner Cassidy?
No, we kind of went over that not long ago. They discussed it, and it was a very good idea.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Do you want to do a motion to approve? I'll do a motion to approve the Wallace contract.
Okay, I'll second it.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Okay. Okay, we'll go on to the next one.
One more question on that one, if I may.
Yeah.
If it is signed today, would it be possible to get over to Christina? I can take it over or email it over, however you'd like, to Christina over at the Wallace City Hall, because I think they're meeting on that tonight.
Yeah, I can go ahead
to sign it.
I can. Yeah. I'll have it signed. It looks like the only one that wouldn't sign it is Commissioner Doe's.
That'll be all right. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, the next on there is the maintenance agreement, which apparently never got emailed to you. So
Okay.
I say we just table that one, and we'll get it in front of you for next week, so
Okay.
you can review it.
That'll work.
And we'll just come back in front of you next week and get that one signed. And
Okay.
I'll make sure to email it to you guys so you have a copy of it to review beforehand.
Okay.
And then the server room backup battery purchase, that is an item about $1,800.
Okay.
So that's why we brought it in front of the board, and it's just the backup battery for our server room, which is a critical piece of equipment.
Mm-hmm.
So we just wanted to get it in front of you and make sure that it was approved for purchase, since it meets the $500 threshold for the one item.
Okay.
And just make
And
sure
it's
that
budgeted?
Yep.
Okay. Okay. All right.
Yep.
Okay.
We just want to get approval to purchase that.
Okay.
I don't see a problem with that.
Okay, I don't either. I'll do a motion to approve the battery backup purchase.
I'll second.
All in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Okay. Is there anything else?
That was all
That was on the
list.
agenda.
Yep.
Okay.
So we'll have to wait till next week.
Yep. We'll handle the other one next week.
Okay. Public comment?
Yeah, on Wallace contract, there's no minimum hours you gotta put in, and there's no maximum hours either one, right?
So that is correct. That's not in the Wallace contract. However, if you look at our routinely what we put in over the last while, they expect one full-time deputy. Essentially, is what they're asking. Up to this point, my understanding, as far as hours put in, they've received far more than that over the last 2 years since this administration took office.
I guess I've got, the next one is, it doesn't sound like we're even breaking even on this contract yet. So how much taxes do the citizens of Wallace pay to the sheriff's office?
So would you like me to answer like what would be breaking even first, or are you asking the taxes question to the
Well,
commissioner?
you guys do keep track of that, you keep a track of the hours every year?
Correct.
What you're spending? Okay, I'll do a request for that. Yeah, I mean, if we're losing money on it, why are we doing it?
So on the hours, we actually give that report to Wallace every month, or is it quarterly?
I think it's monthly.
It's monthly or quarterly, but they actually have all of those hours that we actually produce, and I think they usually read them at the city council meetings
Yeah,
as
I've been
well.
where they do that.
Okay, perfect. Yeah. So the goal is the initial contract was negotiated. We weren't in control of that, right? So approximately 2/3 we would be breaking even on that service. However, it would also give an extra asset because when a severe incident does come about, right, that Wallace deputy does go out and, like, for example, like outside of Wallace city limits, they're going to go out and assist in county. Is just how policing works. So having the Wallace contract and getting to where breaking even does actually benefit the county even more and Wallace.
I understand what you're saying, but I doubt you keep track of when they take off. I'm just saying that as a taxpayer for the county, it's kind of like the Kellogg School District. I don't want to subsidize another taxing district. And that's what it looks like we're doing on this. I want to point out too that there is a conflict here because the city attorney is our attorney too. And I understand it says that you guys waiving it if you agree to this. I just don't think it's right that the same attorneys represent both of you.
Okay. Noted.
I don't see anything in here for the jail for holding the city prisoners. So we get nothing for that.
Nope, none of the cities pay for holding prisoners.
Again, I think that if we do the work for them, we should get paid for it. And paid fairly. I'm not saying make money, but at least break even. Wear and tear on equipment. I mean, there's a lot of stuff here that I don't think you guys got in here, but we'll see. When I see how many hours we put in, then we'll see how much we actually are losing or making. I'll leave it at that. Thank you.
We want to touch on the jail side.
Yeah, I mean on the jail side, we're looking into whether or not you can even charge the cities for housing prisoners, which we're going to reach out to some of the other agencies and see, but I believe you can't. You're required to take all kind of like a requirement of the sheriff to take all prisoners from or people detained from anywhere in the county.
Yeah.
So,
And just so you know, I looked into it last year, I'm pretty sure you can.
yeah,
Isn't Kootenai doing something with that right now, as far as even the dispatch services? It's being debated on multiple fronts, because ultimately we probably agree with you.
That's another angle that everybody's using our radio and paying nothing for it. So, as a county taxpayer, like I said, I don't agree with subsidizing other taxing districts.
All right. Any questions from you, Commissioner Cassidy?
Nope, I'm good.
Okay. Any more further questions? Anything? All right. We're adjourned.
all right. Thank you.
Thank you, guys.